Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So, hope you guys are all having a great day. Now, yes, the brand new Atlas season is going to be going down. For those who don't know exactly what Atlas season is, I'm going to go over that in this video. It might be ending up in like a couple sections of videos, maybe two or three. So, yeah, just be ready. I'll put what I'm talking about in each video in the title. So, if you already know what the Atlas season is and you've already read through this, which I'll put a link down below, then maybe don't watch the video. You choose how you want to spend your time. But anyway, okay. So, the Atlas season, for those who don't know, in order to get points in the Atlas season, you have to earn glory. Now, glory you get, I made an entire video on it, but basically, you want to kill troops. You go out in No Mercy Land, not No Mercy Order, No Man's Land, or you go into another person's territory, which I'll go over in another video, and you hit people, and then you get points from that, and you open the chests, the Atlas, I think it's called Atlas Badge chests, which I actually have recorded a video opening 1,000 something of them from a land grab I did a little while ago, so I might post that if people are interested. But anyway, okay, so let's look at this. So it begins Tuesday, 7/31st. That will be tomorrow, which is also in the land grab. It's going to happen, which when they expand Atlas. Now, that will be crazy. It'll be complete bloodbath, and I'll explain why in a couple of seconds. So, preparing for the unlocking of new land and a new season. So, teamwork will be especially important in the season because team leaderboard rank will be based on castle conquest and ownership instead of team glory earned. Glory will still be used to earn badge chests, however. The Atlas season ends on October 9th. All prizes must be claimed by then, as Atlas Summer Flare badges will not be usable in future seasons. Keep that in mind. Make sure that you use all badge chests. So, map maintenance. This is pretty important, to be honest, so make sure you guys understand this. There are going to be three important things happening to the Atlas map. So there's going to be maintenance right before they release the Summer Flare season, which will be will be tomorrow, right before the league resets, which is about 3 p.m. my time. So it's actually about like 2 p.m. CT time, Central Standard Time. So plan accordingly to that. Now, this is neutral to NML conversion. Neutral lands, regions in the expanded parts of the Atlas map highlighted in red below will be converted into no man's land. These areas will be perpetual, I don't know what that means, PvP areas indicated in-game by a deep red color, where the castles cannot be owned and anyone is open to attack anytime. Neutral regions in the southern part of the map will remain unchanged. This is the map. It is massive. This is why I say it's going to be a land grab, because literally everybody is going to be out there trying to grab land. It is going to be ridiculous. Yeah, this is the biggest reason why. Disable blockades. PvP castle blockades will not function until season start to allow free movement throughout the new regions. Blockades resumed their delaying function on August 2nd at 12 a.m. PDT. Be sure to hire castle guards to any newly acquired castles to defend them from attack, and look out for enemy Primarchs, which can lock down your region's mines and infrastructure. Okay, so basically, what this means is, so for example, whenever you try to get into a castle, okay, like, so there's regions, right, and you might have 4 castles within that region. Not every single castle in there, let's say they're all enemy castles, right, we're just going to assume that. You can't reach the innermost castles without going through the castles on the edge. You'll see that, like, how you can move between castles is marked by a little road, a gray section, and you have to go in order from the road. So, like, for example, if you wanted to get to, like, the second castle, you have to go through the first castle in order to get there. Now, for 2 days, actually, I guess technically it's 3 full days, you can get to any castle in the game without having to worry about blockades. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. So if you have enemies, okay, make sure you protect your castles, because if you're protected right now by really high level teams and you can't protect your castle by yourself, make sure that, maybe they can send a couple high guys, a couple high level guys to protect you a little bit more. Because yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath. Bloodbath constantly for about 2 to 3 days. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of glory, a lot of fun. But yeah, it's going to be pretty big. Okay, so progression prizes. I might break up this video into 2 parts because of this, but we'll see. So what items do I use to claim prizes in the Atlas Flare season? It's going to be the Atlas Summer Flare badges for claiming seasonal progress prizes. Please note the Atlas Spring Ball badges can no longer be used. The Spring Ball badges was for last season, which just ended. So here's the Atlas badges. So here is what you can get with them. Okay, Elite Gear. This is the big thing with Atlas. As you guys know, gear is one of the biggest things that you can ever get. And it just helps your game tremendously because whether it's defensive or offensive, they buff your base and they buff your dragons so much. It is ridiculously overpowered. Now, Elite Gear is like another tier above normal gear. The reasoning why is because normal gear, if you have a full set of legendary gear at max level, it will provide 80% boost to HP and damage for either dragons or bases. 80%. And that is at max level legendary on every single piece of gear. Elite Gear, however, is 5% more than every other legendary piece of gear. Which means that because so far we've had 4 elite pieces of gear, it means that you can get up to 100% bonus to HP and damage on dragons and bases. 100% HP and damage if you have a full max legendary set of gear. That is insane. Like, that's literally doubling the power of your dragon. That can change a Harbinger tier dragon to a Vanguard tier dragon. Basically. So yeah, it's pretty freaking ridiculous. Now, keep in mind, with this season in particular, it's going to be only 2 pieces of gear, the helmet and the ring. And this will be found at the middle and the end of each elemental branch. You have to, it's kind of expensive. It takes a lot of glory. I think someone said it's about 300,000 glory to max out one of the seasonal branches last season, which is quite a lot of troops, but it's 100% worth it. You get a lot of extra stuff. It's not just the like helmet and ring. You get what do you get? You get a lot of elemental shards. You get crafting scrolls. You get rider, like the Pentagon red stuff, which is the Dragon Rider. So you can level up your Atlas Dragon Riders, which is pretty freaking strong. Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of good stuff from it. So it's not just like you're getting the armor. So definitely worth it. Elite Gear can only be found in Atlas Season as higher potential level than the Legendary Gear. Like I said, a full set of Elite Gear will provide 100% buff to Dragon attack power and health, or 100% buff to Dragon attack power and health of towers. Now, like regular crafted gear, Seasons gear must be leveled up. Keep in mind, it does not come at max level. You have to level it up. And I believe it is a little bit more expensive to level up than the normal legendary gear, but 100% worth it. 100% worth it. Okay, so offensive rider gear. So it will include 5 branches. Each branch will feature pieces of offensive dragon rider gear of a particular element. One of the gear pieces can be upgraded to provide up to 20% dragon HP, the helmet, and the other is to gain 25% dragon attack, which is the ring. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Now, the reason why there's 5 branches is because there's 5 different elements, right? There's earth, wind, fire, ice, and dark. And basically, if let's say you have a really good dark dragon, or you have a really good, fire dragon, or you have a really good ice dragon, you want to try and go down one path. Now, if you're really low level and you just got Atlas, you're not going to be able to max out, all 5 of the season tiers. I know. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Yeah, I know one person who completed 3. Wait, he completed. I don't think he completed. I think it was 3. 3 full branches, and then he got like a bunch of other stuff with it of last season. And keep in mind, he has had Atlas the entire time. And he's been, saving up troops. I think he had over 1 million troops to start with the season. And he's really active. You're not going to be able to max out an entire season branch. And once it comes out, I'm going to go over what I think you should get. So be watching out for that video if you want that information. But yeah, so that is the offensive rider gear. Now the defensive, again, it will include 5 branches, earth, dark, wind, fire, and ice. That gear. So let's say, for example, on my perch, I use wind gear because I have Gear Soul, which is a mythic hunter. Sorry, mythic warrior from Obsidian. I'm going to keep wind dragons on my perch for a pretty long time. So in my opinion, I'm going to always get wind gear. Now, it really depends on where you're at in the game. I'm going to go over this in a video actually pretty soon. Be watching for it if you're interested. But I'm going to be talking about what types of dragons you want on your perch depending on your level. But for my level personally, I like the Mythic Warriors because they give that HP boost, which keeps them alive longer, which means more damage exponentially. So for me, I'm always going to get the wind gear because I have a wind dragon on my perch. But get the gear for whatever dragon you have on your perch. So if you have, and if you need help, like figuring out what element it is, message me in game and I can help you out a little bit. If you don't understand what I mean by that, it's a little bit easier to explain like with each dragon instead of just saying generally. So yeah. So it will buff the towers in the vicinity of your perch. Again, I made a video on that. One of the gear pieces can be upgraded to provide 20% HP, which is helmet, and then 25% tower attack, which is the ring. Now, the Primarch stack buffs. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not getting this. I don't really see a point of it. I see the point of it, but would you rather have temporary Primarch buffs, which is okay, or permanent, really good dragon and tower boosts that will last you the entire game? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's worth it. You can get it if you want to, but I'm not going to go for it. I don't suggest doing it either. But we're going to go over this in the next video. Hopefully this, just some information for you guys if you're interested. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.